Welcome to Have You Read It? The channel where we bring books to life, one summary at a time. Today we're diving into Professional Troublemaker, the Fear Fighter Manual by the amazing Luvvie Ajayi Jones. This isn't just another self-help book. It's a hilarious, honest, and deeply insightful guide to becoming your most authentic, truth-telling self. Luvvie teaches us how to challenge the status quo, fight our fears, and live a life that truly reflects who we are. This book is valuable because it gives you the tools to reclaim your voice, stand in your power, and make a positive impact on the world, all while laughing along the way. Alright, let's jump into the main summary of Professional Troublemaker, the Fear Fighter Manual. Luvvie divides the book into three main sections: be, say, and do. B. Getting right within. Luvvie emphasizes that half the battle in fear fighting is internal. It's about addressing your insecurities and baggage. According to Luvvie, you have to make some internal shifts if you want to fight fear. Because what we think is possible is a major part of how far we can go. Know yourself. Luvvie argues that we often fear our full selves, repressing or forgetting who we truly are. Being fully ourselves is a grounding force. She suggests it's about having a strong sense of identity and knowing you belong in this world. To know thyself is to not take all the praise to head or take all the shaming to heart. Whose we are, Luvvie explains the importance of knowing the community you are tied to that holds you accountable. Drawing from her Yoruba heritage, she introduces the concept of auric, a praise mantra connecting you to your roots and destiny. Knowing whose you are is your charging station, your base. She shares examples of auric written for figures like Michelle Obama and Beyoncé, encouraging readers to create their own. Who we are. Outside of connections to others, Luvvie urges knowing what is important to you. She prompts readers to ask themselves key questions. What do you hold dear? What are your core values? What brings you joy? What is worth fighting for? What do you want them to say when they're lowering you into the ground? She provides a template for creating a personal life mission statement to serve as a compass. Be too much. The book challenges the fear of being judged for being different. Luvvie, a self-proclaimed member of Team Too Much, encourages embracing your authentic self, even if it's considered excessive by some. She argues that what others deem too much is often a core part of who you are and shouldn't be suppressed. Luvvie shares stories of a grandmother, who was the epitome of boisterous, and her own experience of feeling pressured to shrink herself after moving from Nigeria to the United States. When is too much too much? Luvvie provides a framework for determining when a critique of being too much is valid. This involves considering whether it hinders personal growth, harms others, or comes from someone who loves and respects you. If the answer to all three is no, then wipe your shoulders off, pick your head up, and keep it moving. Dream audaciously. The manual tackles the fear of having too much hope. Luvvie argues that while the world is full of disappointments, we must dare to dream big. She contrasts this with the story of Summit, a group of white men who bought a mountain, highlighting the audacity that comes from a lack of oppression. We must trick ourselves into thinking we have the privilege of dreaming big. Luvvie shares personal anecdotes, including her journey from aspiring doctor to accidental writer, and the realization of her dreams to become a New York Times best-selling author and help her mother retire. Own your dopeness. The author addresses the fear of being perceived as arrogant. She emphasizes the importance of owning your accomplishments and not shrinking yourself for the comfort of others. Luvvie shares stories of a grandmother who unapologetically reveled in praise, and recounts her experience of being selected for Oprah Winfrey's Super Soul 100 list. You do not have to wear a t-shirt saying, "I'm the greatest of all time." Do not shrink. Trust where you are. This section tackles the fear of success and imposter syndrome. Luvvie recounts her experience of being invited to give a TED Talk and almost turning it down due to fear of not being ready. She emphasizes the importance of trusting your journey and recognizing that you are enough. Imposter syndrome tells us that we need to be perfect. Otherwise, we are failing. We need to realize that perfection is the enemy of progress, and it does not exist. *A. Using your voice. This section pushes readers to use their voices for their own greater good, and therefore everyone else's. We're so afraid to say the things that are necessary, and it is part of the reason why we find ourselves constantly fighting a world that doesn't honor us. Being quiet about our lives, stories, problems, and lessons does us no favors. When we want to say something and our voice shakes, we should take that to spur us forward, because that is when it is most necessary. Speak the truth. We fear the power of honesty, but Luvvie insists we must speak the truth. She shares personal experiences and emphasizes the need to be straightforward and authentic. We might not apply to the school we want to go to because we think we have no chance in hell of being admitted. But what if we would have met a life helper or the love of our life there, or landed that perfect internship that would have led to the job of our dreams? Fail loudly. The book explores the fear of failing and emphasizes the importance of learning from mistakes. Luvvie recounts her experience of facing public backlash after a controversial tweet. When these moments of reckoning happen, we need to not waste them. I felt shame in a way I never have. I was so upset at myself because I made a mistake and said something I shouldn't have. Ask for more. Luvvie addresses the fear of disappointment and encourages readers to ask for what they want and need. She shares a story of her therapist challenging her to ask her partner for help and discusses the importance of negotiating job offers. I am always taken aback when people ask me how I'm so confident. I am confident because I'm constantly doing work to ensure that I do not lose sight of me, so I never have to go looking for me. Get your money. The channel addresses the fear of being considered greedy and encourages women to get comfortable talking about and asking for money. She also shares the importance of knowing your worth and not being afraid to negotiate for it. This fear is why I feel like women are the ones most likely to do fundraisers on our birthdays. Asking people to donate money to someone in need. Draw your lines. The book delves into the fear of not being considered nice and emphasizes the importance of setting boundaries. Luvvie shares personal anecdotes and stresses the need to prioritize your well-being, even if it means ruffling feathers. I am not obligated to use my time, body, space, or energy in ways that don't suit me. However, while everyone else isn't necessarily responsible for my comfort, they also might be culpable in my discomfort. Putting voice to movement. The book encourages putting movement to that voice we're unsilencing. It is time for our actions to start proving the truth of our words. Grow wildly. This section confronts the fear of change and emphasizes the importance of continuous personal evolution. Luvvie shares her journey and underscores the need to embrace change, even when it's uncomfortable. I want to dream like white men who have never been told there are ceilings for them, let alone caps. Fire yourself. Luvvie tackles the fear of losing control and encourages readers to delegate tasks and responsibilities to others. She shares her struggles with letting go and emphasizes the importance of building a team you can trust. Your life is not a carnival, and not everyone should get a ticket to it. It is time. Build your team. Find your helpers. Take no shit. This section addresses the fear of ruffling feathers and encourages readers to stand up for themselves and others. Luvvie highlights the importance of kindness while also setting boundaries and refusing to tolerate disrespect. I tell you that I somehow bent myself out of shape for someone else, I'ma be mad as hell at myself. Build a squad. The book talks about the fear of betrayal and the importance of building a supportive community. Luvvie shares the different types of friends we all need. Be intentional with building a squad that will ride for you, challenge you, hold you accountable, and pick you up in the valley moments. Get a Nigerian friend. This section humorously emphasizes the value of having a Nigerian friend in your life. Luvvie argues that Nigerians are bold, outspoken, and will always have your back. You'll never be short on insults or prayers when you have a Niger by your side. I am calling on us to challenge ourselves to be more truthful, to be more outspoken. Be kinder, speak louder. Use your voice and don't let people silence you or make you feel bad because they don't see what you're doing as civil or nice. Fuck fear. The manual concludes by urging readers to confront their fears head-on. Luvvie emphasizes that fear is a natural emotion, but it shouldn't control your life. She encourages readers to forgive themselves for past mistakes and to take action, even when they're scared. And yet we must still keep going. Let's wrap up with some key takeaways from Professional Troublemaker. Know yourself. Understanding who you are at your core is your foundation. Without it, you risk being swayed by external praise or shaming. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss our next book dive.